Magna 777. Objective: to demonstrate how easily Magna 777 welds steel to cast iron and to show the excellent quality of Magna 777. Materials: a small piece of mild steel of thickness between 5 mm and 6 mm and of a length of approximately 50 to 75 mm. A piece of cast iron flat of approximately 10 mm thickness, and Magna 777 in the diameter of 3.2 mm or 1/8 inch. Stand the piece of mild steel onto the slab of cast iron, forming a T joint, and tack weld each end. Lay a weld on either side of the piece of mild steel and let the pieces cool. Even only one pass of Magna 777 on two dissimilar pieces of metal holds with amazing strength and weld integrity. Properly place the welded piece. Use a ball-peen hammer with repeated blows to bend the mild steel piece over. When subjected to shock from the hammer blows, the weld remains intact while the normally strong, ductile mild steel cracks. There is no cracking or other signs of weld failure either in the Magna 77 weld itself nor the adjacent heat-affected zone, thereby proving the excellent quality of Magna 777 weld. One of the hardest jobs you ever come up against is welding cast iron, and steel to cast iron is generally considered impossible. With Magna 777, you can now do the impossible. Weld a deposit right around the steel bolt. See the smooth, flat deposit. Just make one pass around the joint. Remember that the weld throat must be as wide as the thinnest section being joined. When trying to join cast iron to steel with ordinary electrodes, you would have to dismantle the equipment, preheat, and apply the filler metal by fusing and brazing. Not so with Magna 770. And with no preheat, you get crack-free welds that will stand up to the roughest punishment. Test the strength of the weld by clamping one end of the welded bolt in a vise and twist the welded bolts using a wrench. The bond of Magna 770 is so strong, it positively will not break. Look at that. The bolt breaks, but the weld does not fail. Taking a test like that, Magna 770 is truly amazing. In demonstration 1, we have shown you how well Magna 770 works, and there is just nothing else you can use to weld steel to cast iron and get strong, durable, crack-free bonds. Magna 770 is also versatile. You can use Magna 770 to build up broken parts and weld pass over pass without stopping to peen each deposit or removing slag. We will make one deposit, then lay another right alongside it, overlapping the first. Reduce amperage and continue until you have built up layers of weld deposits. Look at the speed with which you can work. No need to stop and remove slag or peening between passes. The special formulation of Magna 770 stabilizes the phosphorus and sulfur found in all cast iron, so there is definitely no cracking or porosity ever in welds of Magna 770. Grind the deposit as far as the base metal to show the superior machinability and beautiful weld deposits of Magna 770. Look, there is absolutely no cracking or porosity. With Magna 770, you can build up parts previously you would have to scrap. They get a new lease on life, and you save the money spent on new equipment.